You guys are in for something special with this review. This is the Jordan 1 Low 85 Neutral Gray. Shout out to the sneaker store boutique success, as that's where I was able to land my pair. These come in a significantly smaller box than your standard pair of Jordan 1s. I believe it's meant to be more true to the original 1985 Jordan 1 Low release. The top lid also features the Nike logo embossed into it. Just a nice little detail. Alright, it's time to address the elephant in the room. These shoes are not cheap and they're pretty confusing. They retail for $170 and that's how much I ended up paying for them. Interesting enough, these are going under retail on sites such as GOAT and StockX. More on this later. Let's cover the release of the shoe, or more the lack of release. These were released online and in-store in certain boutiques, but never got a sneakers drop. This is true as of October 25th, as they might load up a little bit later. My theory is that these are super similar to the Chris Paul Jordan 1s that they dropped. They didn't want to release too much of the same. So this is the first Jordan 1 Low that's been branded an 85 cut. What does that mean? Well, for starters, there's a bigger swoosh on this. There's an extra lace hole and a different size toe box. Also, the tooling on the bottom is slightly different. The collar on this shoe is thick. You also get the size and serial number printed on it, which is cool because that's true to the original. This does make a difference in sizing, more on that later as well. Let's talk materials, as this has been heavily debated on every 85 cut. And I'm happy to report on these that the materials feel nice. Some parts of it feel like your standard Air Force One Nike leather, but other parts feel a little bit softer and more pliable. Compared to the black and white 85 that I've owned, these are much more comfortable and easier to break in. Alright, let me break it down for you. The Jordan 1 Low OG on the right, which happens to be the black toe, has a smaller swoosh, it has a different shaped toe box, and one less lace hole. The Low OG also features more of a tumbled and softer feeling leather. As you can see, the collar on the neutral grays is also much thicker than what's found on the black toe. Now, whatever version you like is completely up to preference, but if we're going solely on what is more true to the original, the 85 cut wins all day. I hope they're able to tweak this shoe just a little bit more to make it resemble closer to the 2015 Jordan 1 Low pairs that we got. I'm not the biggest fan of the sailed out midsole, but besides that, I'm going to enjoy beating these shoes up.